Hi guys, this is Step Rock. I am Daddy-O over on the GameMaker community forums. I hope you'll check them out if you need further help. I just figured out how to use an array to select from a library of music and play that track. It makes it a lot easier to control which track is playing for your background music. So in your step event, you don't have to do like play track 1 and stop tracks 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All you have to do is play the track. It's really easy. That's my code, and this includes some code for toggling music on and off. So let's take a look at it real quick here, and you'll see it's not that hard. That's my code for toggling music on and off. Don't worry about that. You need to start out with a variable, and in this case I called it variable is called track, and I gave it a value. We'll go ahead and start off with 0. This is what you're going to control later on as you go to different rooms. You'll change it to one of these other guys. In this case it's going to be 0, 1, or 2. I've got 3 different tracks. You can number them whatever the heck you want to, but I just went ahead and did 0, 1, and 2. And when a room starts, I have a little controller over here that changes the number to a different one. So, an array. If you haven't used arrays before, they're not that hard. Don't freak out about it, and this is a really super simple one, and it's a great way to learn how to use them. An array, all you have to do is come up with a name for it and then fill in a value into a bracket. So instead of a regular value where it's like track equals 1, well, in this case, library could equal anything. It could equal 0, 1, or 2, and that will do something. So when I play track from this library, track 0, it's going to play that sound number 22, and library item number 1 is going to play sound 23. What we're going to do is pass this variable track into there. Okay, we're going to fill in the blank. So right off the bat, we're going to start off with that, but we're going to fill it in later. I rhymed. Did you like that? On step event, you only need that if you're doing what I did for the stop and start. Let's go ahead and type this up again, but I'll show you what we're doing here in short. Sound, play. Play what? Normally you'd say the sound you want to play, right? Well, we don't want to do that. We want to pass the variables to it. We want to say, play something from the array. Array, and then the number that you want to do. And in this case, remember what we named our array? I know it's right there above you. Library. Library number what? We could say, sound play library number 0, and you're done. You're done. You are now playing library number 0. Okay, but we don't want to do that. We want to be able to change which one, and we're changing it by passing this variable track, and we'll control this guy later on. That'll be our controller. Consider that variable track to be your handle on it, your dial, okay? And this is the library of all the sounds that you have, okay? So let's go into the step event. So instead of playing track number 0 from the library, we're going to say whatever the heck track is selected, okay? And that's what you see right there. It says if you're not familiar with GML code, it's kind of funny. That exclamation point means not. If not, sound is playing library track like we just wrote. Go ahead and play library track. Okay, library track right now is 0, and 0 will play sound 22. I'm going to add a handle to it so we can control it right now. Key release, we're going to do a letter T to advance the track. Okay. So we're going to use that little controller that we added, that variable track plus equals 1. That means add 1 to the track. So 0 will become 1, 1 will become 2. Okay. We're going to add. Let's add another one just for the fun of it. Letter where'd it go? Let's do R. R, and we'll back it up. Track minus equals 1. That'll back it up. So let's go ahead and run the game. I've got this in my Ink Ninja game right now. It's playing track 0. There's track 0 playing. I'll hit T and advance it to the next track. And then we'll hit R and rewind to the previous track. Isn't that slick? A variable called track into our library, and we're using that to control which one's being played. Do something like what I did and you will have good success in controlling music with an array. Rate my video, say you love it. Goodbye.